CR.
Oh my God, yeah.
Getting upset by Classified. Classified sitting super comfortably up here. Krieg, same thing. And Red, now Red's going to take their shot over at Classified, see if they will be the one to take him down, or if they'll just be another victim to Classified.
Yeah, and I'm like looking at that, like the players of the set pass that we looked through. Cherio making it into the top 8, but not getting any further thanks to Joe Brownie. Joe Brownie also getting eliminated at that point. Like you said it earlier, Gummy, any one of these players could have been the grand final set.
Absolutely. And hey, you got another combination right here. Not exactly what I was expecting. Red, I am now definitely a strong player, most notably known for like the R4 tour, making it as far as they did. Classified though, up and cover. Definitely the people call Nitro Sun.
Oh, it's like I can see it, I can see it.
And we're rocking with Birthday Train. No shocker, they're player one side. You know, we get priority here.
Yeah, go ahead, like with that, like the real battle is actually to change the music. I think that's the real battle.
It definitely seems that way. Locking in the Giovanna. We got our color 6. Old tried and true. Button checks already happened. This is the real deal. Grand finals here of SQXL Burst La Burst.
All right, let's go. I'm pumped.
Ooh, I just know this set is going to be so back and forth.
And here we are at this point here. We're going to go ahead and begin with the follow-up on the Sepultura. Trying to get in there, and there he is, Behemoth Typhoon into the burst.
Running up with the 2-key. I really like that choice. Going for the low middle, nothing to really make your offense move. You can go for a stagger pressure, or you can go for another burst right there. Pretty huge for early on in this set.
Oh yes, absolutely. Goes ahead, gets the approach on there afterwards on there, and go into the match. Golden Behemoth Typhoon with the knockdown on that. Going to go with the low here. A nice backdash in there from Classified.
Yes, I really like it. There it is to get the backdash. BRC is going to find his mark with the JP. And we're going to get a drop on the combo. We're going to reset there with the arrow.
Going in with follow-up in here. Kind of catching Red Eye. I'm not falling for the tap dust after the RC on there afterwards. Guard crush for days here. Doesn't even matter. Indy with the Sepultura in there. It's going to be Classified taking the first round.
Pretty convincingly, Red almost has burst available in just a few moments. We can use it here to burst, and yep, we're going to see it. We don't want to get our wall broken. We don't want to give Classified that positive bonus that we so desperately looking for right now.
Already back into it, catches with a 2K into 2D on there afterwards. That approach in there, get the throw, try to play a little bit of that shimmy, and Red Eye am not having none of it.
Down with the system, the 1080 version. It's going to take about 50% of your health. Classified 100 tension available. Are we going to see a wake-up super, or are we going to see a slingshot to avoid the Thunderbird altogether?
We are swinging across the sun, Star Trek 4 style on that, going back in time potentially. Oh, then we're going with the low. Yeah, getting the follow-up into that, not enough to kill. The gun is going to kick in, and Red Eye has a little bit of meter to work with, but you know what, not enough kicks.
Yeah, I like that, honestly. The previous few times, Classified was definitely willing to respect the fact or post White Water Assault situation, but we pressed here, and Red, unfortunately, got a little confident. Maybe pressed our 2K there.
Yeah, like just a little bit like out of the way on that, but if we're going right back into it, no hesitation whatsoever, and we're already seeing very familiar territory in there with Classified approaching, getting the throw on here, and making Red Eye not second guess themselves.
BRC going for just some punches to get a really easy first fate if it came out. It did not. I like the discipline there.
All right, Jumping Dust, no can do on that, but we do go ahead and we go get the confirm on that. Another little touch is all you need. You have enough tension to make it work in the BRC for the setup.
Yeah, we're just keeping it super easy with the special stagger pressure back and forth. Wow, what a 6P, they're calling it out, and what a 5P that their anti or the hurt box was just slightly extended.
Yeah, was able to get a full confirm on there afterwards in here, and I do like that Classified keeping things very simple with the 5P in there, doesn't have to go all, knows that they're going to be faster than any of the buttons Gold Lewis throws out.
Yes, absolutely. Same thing with the 5K. We're going to see it being used a lot here. JP twice over. The Fuzzy does open up Red, and we use our burst because of it. We're back to the same situation. Red running down Classified or trying their best to 5K who's gonna find its mark as an anti-air.
Alright, get onto the other side. Want the follow-up on the ground damage. You're gonna be still stuck in here. Keeping it plus with the Travail.
Ooh, good blocks on the double overhead. We've seen the Classified going for that a little too much now. Maybe we're gonna swap it up with a low.
Going in there one more time. Sepultura doesn't get any OTG on that, but does get the knee and the stagger down on there. And that is, Gummy, is that right? Is that 2-0? Is that what I'm seeing right now?
That is 2-0 right now. Classified with the swiftness of Giovanna, already maintaining a super strong leading and going to potentially set the point.
But not if Red I Am Not has anything to say about it. Got the jump, does counter at the beginning, using the burst to keep Classified into the corner, setting up the Thunderbird to get a little bit of extra on here. And we see a lot of follow spin into the backdash in there from Giovanna.
Nice 6-speed's gonna find its mark on the JD there. We're gonna get a throw now once, that's wide over.
Right into the Travail, going to keep it safe with the BRC on there afterwards. After the second hit, does make it mark. You're going to get the wall splat after.
Really liking what I'm seeing here, forcing all of these fuzzy situations constantly. And we're going to spend the wild for a really nice conversion. And the super is 1000% going to kill here.
Oh, we are approaching speedrun territory. This may be the fastest Guilty Gear set I've seen in a minute.
And gooo is not the one speedrunning 5K, counter hit getting a 684.
All right back. Red I Am Not slowing the pace down just a little bit more here. But even Typhoon, big counter for Giovanna. I can't believe it.
Crowd is going crazy behind us, and Classified is going even more absurd with these whip punishes. Fuzzy situation set up once again, and we go for the low. There's a low option, Risky.
Yeah, there is a low option, and we're seeing it in full effect here. The Classified going in with a positive on their jump dust once again here. We may be seeing around that the follow-up has access. We're gonna burn it down.
Nice, good block on the overhead. YRC doesn't want to block any of this. I completely respect the choice right here to maintain your pressure. Classified so close to winning everything, and the throw is going to continue our pressure.
Okay, get the underground damage, holding away from the BB of Typhoon. Skyfish, blah, 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 blah. The round goes to Red I Am Not. We're still in the game. We're still in the game, Gummy.
Yes, Classified is still right there from winning it. We have the burst advantage, and Red is trying their damnedest to fight back.
All right, got the backdash, but yeah, forcing the burst out. You're already back in the corner. Except Volterra, Roots, Bloody Roots.
Nice. I like the jump out attempt there and keeping ourselves same side. Behemoth Typhoons locking you down. Plus frames on plus frames, especially if we use some meter.
All right, holding it down here. Air dash, get away. You're not out of the range of a Behemoth Typhoon, though. We're going in again. Knocked down on here, changing it on there. Going to keep it going, man. You tried to react to it, maybe thinking you could get there before the Behemoth Typhoon reaches you, but it's not to be. Red I Am Not is on the board.
A point on the board. We're working on a grand final reset here. Both these sets, or every match here, is going to be super important because it could be fatal for Red.
Absolutely fatal. We've seen that Classified is not afraid to use those faster buttons. Call it out there with the 5P on there. We're going all the way in the corner. Make sure to get that positive bonus afterwards. Good for your health, bad for your education.
Nice tech on the throw, BRC, maintaining our pressure afterwards, and we're gonna get that BRC opportunity once again here with the backdash BRC.
God. Goes in, we have the BRC catching it in the air, forcing the burst out, the drone helping gooo walk the way, and actually getting hit with the drone right into a Behemoth Typhoon for massive damage.
Good blocks on the overhead, twice over. Oh, but the 2-6-A is going to find it for counter hit, no less. No doubt that was going to kill. Classified down another round.
Yeah, found it deep in there, like panning for gold at this point here. We got the 2D on there afterwards here. We're going to get back into it. We got the nice little confirm on there. The Sol Puente.
Nice, I like the tip throw attempt right there. It does work. I like the situation that we're presenting ourselves with.
Already in the air, get the BRC on there afterwards. We're going in one more Travail, not enough to kill because that cut is so good for gooo.
Not enough to kill, but definitely putting Red in chip range. It's definitely very scary to be preemptively going to catch any attempt to press the button after the BRC.
All right, go ahead, overhead. Behemoth Typhoon trying to sweep slower. This time guard crush on here, gets the counter, but no conversion on there afterwards, and we get a tap, a little bit of a love tap from Classified in there. Get back onto tournament point.
things are speeding up here. DP to Anti-Air, dropping a drone, not level 3, so it's not going to be as good. And the 2D finds us Mark getting the hit.
All right, go ahead, get the grab on there, kind of on safe side. A little bit of a delay on there. The burst comes out from Classified, and the jumping dust gets a hit, and we're going nearly back into the corner.
5H going to find its Mark. I like the empowered supporter there. Oh, but we're going to get a ton of damage here from Reds if we have security cameras to back us up. It's not enough.
Not enough on there afterwards, but oh my god, a crazy BRC gets down to the other side. Go ahead and get the throw. We have enough tension to make it work here. You just got to look for the confirm.
Oh my gosh, and the double overhead there with the super. It's going to lead us to a post wall break situation. Now this is going to be the most important part here for Classified. 5P might Steve jab the super. It doesn't.
It does not. It does not. It does not, Red. I am not tied things up 2-2. This is only the first part that it's not a reset. It's not a reset.
I gotta stand up for a second. I'm so hyped, Jack. Going into the character selecting, cooling things down. Giovanna Classified already ready. We're locking it in. There's no fear in his heart.
No fear whatsoever. Just in the chase, I thought Classified had it with the BRC. The side switch over there was going to be able to convert on top of that, but it was just not to be. Red I Am Not still has that power within them to continue up here, and this is critical.
Critical indeed. Probably the most important match of this tournament. It's either tournament point or grand finals reset point. It's up to either player to make their wish come true. Classified wanting to crown themselves as champion, and Red giving themselves that extra chance to do so.
This is, and like I hope you and the crowd and people at home are in to see this exciting matchup going in through here. Something on the Sepultura, trying to backdash away, but got hit with a behemoth type food from Red I Am Not.
Nice, I like getting hit with the overhead there. 5H counter hit, huge thing, really encouraging Red to use the burst there.
All right, like trying to already had access to the double jump, so was able to get away here. Just going to take a lot of guard crush damage in there. Big counter hit, forcing the burst away from Classified.
I like the attempt to whip punish there. Even though we reset with the spiral arrow to maintain our plus frames, Red still manages to find a way out, and we're going to use L, our resources, have our security gate to extend the combo, and now, woo, what an important part for Red here.
We are in that reset territory. No 6P for you there. We're going to get kicked for days. We can stay up in the air as long as possible. Crowd getting hyped for this here.
Definitely not liking what they're saying, but I like that counter hit. 2D, super strong. Giovanna having 100 tension on the board, going into the super. We're not even gonna need it. No, with the perfect.
With the perfect here, duel 3 here. Are we going to grand finals reset? Are we going home? Who knows at this point?
I do know that Red is maintaining this pretty safe pressure, and wow, Classified actually managed to mash out.
All right, Thunderbird out there going to avoid the 6P from Red I Am Not. The 6P of Giovanna, Classified's own. Right in there, the dash into the throw. We're going to reset the pressure in there, call it out, the jump in with the 2P in there. Big use of the Sol Naciente after that.
Yeah, now opting to go for Super Pro Pulse. Wall break, wait a minute, this might be enough damage. No, we're gonna get a reset, but we're gonna cash out with our meter. And just like that, Classified is going to be your Guilty Gear Strive champion.
Oh my goodness there, with the swiftness on there. Classified taking that all the way home for SQXL Burst Left Burst.
Giving everyone one hell of a show. The crowd loved it. I loved it. I hope you loved it, Risky.
I did. I hope you at home are watching this, watching it on repeat, whether you're on YouTube later on, looking at sets, looking at gameplay. This has been amazing.
Oh my gosh, capping out, starting off with a stacked 128, making our way into our final 8, into our top 2, but there could only be one winner. Once again, congratulations to Classified for taking it all home, and in such a dominating fashion.
Yes, absolutely. At the end, and we were on the tip of that could have gone either way. That could have gone either way. We saw that at the very end. Classified was managed to take that at the very end. So no more, no reset, unfortunately. No more Guilty Gear from us here. But that does mean that Classified going home with the first place medal.
Yes, and a big prize pot at that. $500 added to the match arena on top of the normal prize pot that was there initially. And guys, I want to take the time, just a quick second, to thank everyone once again. You went home. Thank you, production. Thank you, Risky, for joining me on here. Once again, this has been a dream come true, running an event like this and running a super stacked bracket. Guys, I hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Absolutely, and you know what? Of course I had fun. I'm watching some of the greatest anime players in the world here. North Carolina mentioned on this for sure. This like all the way through. This has been a fantastic event. I hope to see, if you didn't make it this year, I hope to see you at the near one in the near future for sure.
Definitely. If you're around town, hey, if you're around North Carolina, swing by. We'll treat you right, and hopefully you hear the good stories of all the good times. DM me your cookout order. Guys, I'm very curious to see what everyone's is.
You got some cheer wine for me?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, yes.
I brought like 3 people cheer wine over this weekend.
Oh, good.
It's been amazing to see everyone's reactions.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this has been fantastic here. I'm just glad to be part of it.
I'm very glad to have you on board. Definitely working with the legends such as yourself is